Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This one's going to be Fallout 4. So you guys selected this one out of the multiple choices I had. And you guys also selected what type of character I'm going to play. So I'm going to play an extraordinary lucky character. And because...
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the
We'll let
very
them
top,
talk here, sorry.
You think?
Because you guys were interested in
Cog in the mirror.
assassin stealth build is second, so I'm going to try and combine the two a little bit. And we'll get into this. We're just going to go with the default guy here. It's easier than trying to customize it. So I'm not going to do too much here. I've already done this when I tried to do this game before. So most of this is just tutorial intro stuff. The big... Oh, sorry, we got to meet... Here we go, Codsworth. Nice. Okay, cool. So the big thing here is we want to obviously speak to the Vault Tech guy when he arrives. And that's going to give us a choice of setting up our initial special stats, which are, those of you who haven't played the game, basically your categories of strength and stuff. If you're playing like Dungeons and Dragons, they'd be your stats in that as well. And obviously,
Grognak the Barbarian in the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
okay, there's a lot of dialogue going on here. Sorry. I've got subtitles on, so you can always read it here. Basically, our initial setup here is going to be relatively important, but what's going to be more important is the setup when we leave the vault. I am going to do this on very hard. If you guys are crazy and you really want me to, I can try survival. The big difference with survival is it's a little bit harder. Plus, I can't fast travel, which means you guys wouldn't see the fast travels anyway, but I'd have to cut it out. It's just easier for me to stay on very hard. And that's about it. It's just showing a nice family home life here. We got Nora, there's a baby, Sean, a robotic butler called Codsworth. And that's about it. And right now, there's really nothing much to do here until this guy shows up. Here we go. Just got to ring the doorbell. Okay.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Guess what's
I
coming?
just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay, so here's our points. So I've done some examining of the perks and stuff, also from experience. So what we want is a lot of luck, but we also want only like 2 or maybe 3 intelligence so that we can get a perk that will boost our gains. So for now, we'll do probably 2 intelligence and then put probably 9 or so in luck. And then we got to figure out what we want to do the rest of this. So we actually do want reasonably good agility if we're going to try and be a bit of an assassin. And I'm going to put at least 1 into everything. although 1 in charisma is not as important, but it still can be valuable. Not really sure what we're going to go for the second thing. I'm actually going to tab out here and see if there's anything specific we want to get in the category of charisma. So in terms of charisma, we want to have at least a 3, if not a 4 in charisma. Okay. In terms of the reason we're doing that is that we can get attack dog, because we're probably just going to be venturing around with our dog for a while. We want at least 2 or 3 intelligence, and then agility we want at least 3 in, if not 4. So we're going to take 3 in intelligence. And is there anything we want between endurance or strength? So strength, really we don't. The only reason I put 80 points in strength is so we can carry stuff. Ideally we want more perception, but also what do we get for level 3 endurance? Oh, level 3 endurance is very important. We'll take that. In terms of agility, we've got more action points, which is good. In terms of luck, we're also good. So this is about the best we're going to get for now. Obviously, we'll get a point every time we level up. But we can also find bobbleheads, which will help. And since we'll be able to find the perception bobblehead reasonably early on, I'm fine with leaving that at 2 for the moment. Although 3 would be more useful. Oh well, we'll just have to take it as is. And we'll move forward. Because our wife's name is Nora, we're going to call our character Nick after the really funny old show, old movies. The
That's everything.
oh, now I'm drawing a blank. The Thin Man movies.
Congratulations
Nick and Nora.
on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Okay, so for those of you who are not totally interested in the rest of this, by all means, skip to the next episode. This is just going to be the vault episode. There we go. We're just supposed to pick up the baby here, and then things really kick off. So for those of you who don't know, right now we're set in the let me turn that on. We're basically set in the basically the Cold War never ended, as far as I understand it, and so there is your standard nuclear weapons and building up, and we're prior to the nuclear war, which will occur in a minute. Sorry if this is a little all confusing here, but this is literally just intro stuff.
Much better now, huh?
Once we get out of this, I'll try role-playing as a lucky guy.
Maybe we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mom, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Okay, now the plot's kicking off.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did he
contact with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh,
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
So, mutually assured destruction didn't work in this universe.
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Everybody's evacuating. So interesting piece of trivia for those who are curious. You can actually lose at this point in the game if you take too long to get to the vault, apparently.
You don't get in. I'm going in. You can't.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside the gate?
Everything we can. Now,
Boy, this game looks a lot better than I remember with
platform in the
better computer. Hopefully it's not lagging.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
There we go. There goes Boston, everyone.
Hold on!
So those of you who don't know, we're not far from Boston in this game, so we're in Massachusetts, the Commonwealth. And the world just ended.
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just... Yes, up the stairs.
Sounds good.
Step over to the table, take a seat. This
You'll
way.
need your suits before we
Welcome.
can take you further.
Pick up a suit right over there.
Okay.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Hey there.
This way, please.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh God, honey. What if
How
they didn't
long
make
do you
it?
think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
The bald suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Just step in here and put your vault suit on. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there we go. For those of you who don't know, we just got cryogenically frozen. Yeah, we're an isocube.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Interestingly enough, this is what they may have to do to astronauts if they send them to really long outer space trips, but they still haven't really figured this science out. So this makes it a more advanced future, despite being a alternate universe missing some of our modern technologies.
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine. Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
Got it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic coma reinitialized.
So that happened. Nora's dead. And Sean has been kidnapped. So, thus the plot begins. We're frozen. And wife's killed, son is kidnapped.
Cryogenic arrays. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
So that's our motivation. Save the sun. So just to let you guys know, everyone else in this place, what few there are all dead. So we are, in fact, the sole survivor here. This is us. We're not going to see that much. Okay. The tutorial. Those are rad roaches. Think giant mutated cockroaches, and you'll be in the right vicinity. We're going to want to loot a lot of stuff from this area because looting is extraordinarily important in this game. More importantly, we want as many stim packs and stuff as we can get because they will allow us to heal. I'm not going to bother going through all the terminals here because there's nothing really important. And in fact, if we want to get the most XP possible, we'd come back to this place later. See, that is a rad roach. We are going to attack it with our fist. You'll notice we have health, and we also got a... Oh,
Roaches?
it's going to talk.
What the hell?
We got a +1 radiation. So radiation management is a thing in this game. For those of you who have not played this. It's not overwhelmingly awful, but what it does is it takes away from your maximum health you can have. So overall, it can add up for quite some time and cause some problems. We are going to actively avoid taking radiation as much as possible because it can kill you pretty fast if you're not careful. We are going to take these bottles here, though. Oops, I did not want to sit down. Okay, dude, get up. As you can see, some time has passed since we were last here. This golden, beautiful future is a little bit worn out. There are no overseers or anything here, which would imply, at least in my mind, that we were meant to be frozen the whole time. Isn't it nice to know that the people who were supposed to help you
What happened here?
basically betrayed
Where
you?
is everyone?
More cockroaches. Technically, I can block. Not doing that right now. We can also drink. And since we're in a vault, water is safe to drink. Outside of this, food and water is going to give us radiation, which makes it a little bit harder to heal. Thankfully, we're not in survival mode at the moment. I'll let you sadistic people put me in that later. And if we were, we wouldn't be able to heal as much. You'd have to drink and eat a certain amount to heal. However, we now have a gun, everybody. I am armed and relatively dangerous. Let's make sure we get all the stuff that we could want here. That's all we can get. There's a locker with some more ammo. This gun we have now, 10mm. Not a bad gun. Not particularly good either. We'll take another one. Right in here, though, there's a cryolator, which we need master lockpicking to get at, which obviously we do not have. So we're going to use this terminal, and we're going to open the evacuation one. For those of you curious what went on here, basically the staff revolted and killed the overseer here, shot him, because they didn't want to be stuck underground. And I assume that means that they either left or they all died. It's not entirely clear. So we are going to aim and kill these. If we hold down Q, we can do auto-targeting here, which is kind of cool. But for these guys, it's usually easier to manually aim in my experience because I am way more accurate than a 50% chance usually. Or I could just miss endlessly. Come on, game. Why am I not attacking here? What am I doing so wrong? Okay, apparently I've forgotten what melee attack is. Let's make sure I remember what the controls are. Bash. Oh, left alt. That's what I was trying to do there, fighting that thing. Instead, I wasted ammo. Oh well. Not the end of the world. There is another water fountain in here somewhere we can heal from, so I probably will do that at some point. I think there's a water fountain in here. Oh, maybe there isn't, in which case it probably would be actually worth going back and drinking from that water fountain. No point in venturing out into a dangerous world with low health, right? Considering it's literally right back here. It's going to be our one source of clean water for some time, other than bottled water or purified water, which we can make from radiated water by boiling it. It does not really work that way, but we'll pretend it does. Come here, big guy. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Bash. There we go. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this game. Considering the other series I did on it, we stopped after a while because I couldn't get over the fact that my recording was lagging. Hopefully it's not here. Ammo, anything else we could want? I don't think so. Time to get a Pip-Boy, which is basically how to control ancient technology. And it also gives us, rather handily, a flashlight, which is very, honestly, kind of bizarre. It's like a miniature computer. It's like a, let's put it this way, it's an oversized Apple Watch. Or a smartphone. There we go. Here we go. We have our inventory and menu, basically, which is kind of cool. We can pick between them. We can change sections we're on. We can get tab to enter it and exit it. Stuff like that. Basically, we need it here to activate these doors. So, there's a vault door. That's our vault. And that's going to open it for us. That's where we came from. Okay. And there's, as far as I'm aware, there's not much else to do in the vault here. Starting areas and all. Here we go. So, basically, as far as I understand, no one else has entered or exited this vault other than us. Although, maybe some of the scientists might have, but it looks like they got killed before they got out. Okay, here we go. So, this is our last chance to change things. And I am an idiot here because I accidentally went into this. Oh, well, we don't have a chance. Anyway, if we wanted to change anything, this would be our opportunity. I think I'm pretty good with that. Crazy, lucky assassin dude with a little bit of charisma. Sounds like an exciting plan, doesn't it? I'm going to die a lot. Those who reserved spots in Vault 111 had no idea they'd be cryogenically frozen. In fact, almost every vault was actually a secret social experiment conducted by Vault Tech. So Vault Tech, despite building the vaults, in some ways is not necessarily a good group of people. Oh, nice bright skies and green air. It was so pretty, the game. Yeah. There's nothing green. Don't expect to really see any green for the rest of this game. There's a little bit of green in the grass. This is our home. Nuclear irradiated wilderness. And our goal is to rescue the son, basically, and find out who killed the wife. So let's get going. So I am going to take a lot of loot from this area as much as I can because I hope to never have to come back here. So we've got all this stuff is crafting, but there is some use to it. I'm going to be using it for a multiple variety of things to craft and build stuff. For those of you who don't know, the crafting system in Fallout 4 is half decent considering what the game is working with. We just got some food, cram. So if we go to our inventory under aid, we now have actually quite a lot of loot. Cram gives us HP but costs us radiation. We do have stuff that allows us to get rid of radiation, 300 at a time. We don't want to use it on tiny little things. We only really want to use it on really important stuff. And we want to grab that. We now have a melee weapon as well with the switchblade. We should probably equip that. So, favorite that. What's normal for me? 3, I think, is what I put my melee weapons on. So now we have a switchblade. It's not a great weapon, but it's a weapon. Let's see if there's anything else we could want up here. Don't think so. I think I grabbed it all. I thought you got grenades up here, but I could be crazy. Guess not. Yeah. Okay. Let's go see what our house looks like. Hopefully we still had a mortgage. We don't have to pay it off now. That's what I call lucky. Avoiding your mortgage by starting global thermonuclear war. It's actually quite pretty in this game. I don't think I've actually played this on ultra graphics yet, so this is kind of neat. I know about the first third of the game I've played through, and I'll try not to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So anyway, let's head home. I think we were... paintbrush in there. I think we were 3 away. Oh, look who it is.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Yes, Codsworth is still alive.
You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Nope.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years?
What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
See if he's okay.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the
This is the most dedicated butler in history.
About the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
You know, honestly, this guy is kind of like what I feel like Alfred might be after Batman, destroys the Batmobile and almost kills himself.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Okay.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Well, let's search the neighborhood, even though we know it's useless.
How to serve, sir?
So, we actually want to follow Codsworth here, because he's going to find enemies, and we want the XP. If possible. The problem is he's very efficient in killing things. On the other hand, he does get us some meat, and he just used a flamethrower on a fly. But because we were involved, we get stuff. He's going to do a quick search, not find anything, probably.
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Use the pistol. We took a lot of damage from that. As you can see, nobody really lives here. We actually might want this to start. There we go, got some meat out of it.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay. So, all that did was get us a little XP, cost us some health. And now we're going to go unlock one of the semi-secrets of the game, I guess. I mean, it's not really a great secret. But if you go back to your house, there's a special item, which is really useful. Called Your Special. And the reason it is important is it... fun game. There we go. It levels up one of our attributes more. So if we'd like, we can get intelligence maxed out, or we can level up something else. So which do we want to do? That is the question. So we're going to get a perception, which is going to boost us a bit there to 4. Honestly, I think I'm going to go with strength. Get that to 3. Which will allow us to get armor mods, which is going to be pretty useful. And then we'll just loot everything else here while we're at it. Most of this stuff is pretty useless, but there's some value in looting it all. We're going to go throw it all in the workbench. Basically our crafting station this game. Get some bobby pins used for picking locks, always useful. Get some fuel. I don't think there's anything in the washer and dryers. Coffee tin. However, our magazine survived, and then because it's magazine, we get a bonus for the rest of the game. Crit hits with unarmed melee attacks do 5% more damage. Of course, how many critical melee hits we're going to get as a lucky character? Probably not too many, just saying so. The last thing we want to do, at least at the beginning, is be in melee range because it's going to get us killed. So let's go turn this in here and see where we're at with time. So workshop allows us to build stuff, which is important, and we're going to throw all our junk we picked up in there. As you can see, the antique globe here gives cork, plastics, and screws. We're going to use a lot of that building things, which is kind of neat. So I think that is actually probably a pretty good point to stop here. We didn't get much done, but we got out of the vault. We're almost to the next level. I'll probably do some scrapping and building in between this episode and the next one. Just so that we'll probably be level 2 before you guys come back. Hey, kickball. We could play soccer. And then we're going to go find our first companion and advance the story a little bit. And after that, after our first companion, we basically can go anywhere and do almost anything we want in the game. So I'll probably throw a poll up, or you guys can let me know which faction I should join. The Minutemen, the Brotherhood, the Institute, or the Railroad. And I will see you guys all then. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Bye for now.